So, new this year from TFO is the tactical glass bass rods inside of the tactical bass family. And I'm going to try to answer a few questions as to why I would choose this rod over a different rod in that family. And it's primarily based around the technique. The tactical glass rods are a composite rod. They're 60% carbon fiber, 40% glass. And what that does, it gives you a blank that has a much slower reaction time. These rods are not as sensitive as your current tactical bass rods, which are carbon fiber rods. They're actually toned down. And the purpose for that, primarily in the bass fishing world, is crankbait fishing. Um, that, that toned down feel does a couple of things. For one, it prevents you from feeling a fish too fast. It takes away that human error that we all have of wanting to pull a bait away from a fish, which is really important with a crankbait, because it's very important you let that fish get the bait as well as you can, so that you get as good of a hookup percentage as you can. I also like that slower reaction time when I'm fighting a fish close to the boat. When that fish makes that last surge, that rod really loads real good and gradual and progressively, but it also unloads the same. So when that fish comes back to the surface, the rod doesn't go flat real fast. So you keep a good parabolic bend on the rod basically at all times without you having to really kind of monitor or control that. So these are primarily designed to be cranking rods. You can use them with other treble hook baits. I'm not saying that guys won't like them for throwing jerk baits and throwing topwater baits, because there's a chance I'll do some of that myself. But they are excellent for any bait that I think has a treble hook base. There's 3 different models in the family. We've got the 7'2" medium, which is a great square bill rod. We've got the 7'4" medium heavy, which I really like for my 7 to 10 foot baits. And we've got the 7'10", which I like for my bigger baits, my sure enough deep diving baits that are that, 14 to 20 foot deep diving baits. So all the actions that you need for the various different size crankbaits are right here in this family. I think you're going to really like them. If you want more information on them, please check us out at tforods.com or reach out to me on my Facebook page. I'll be happy to try to answer any questions that you might have.